in the building. Got a couple things today, folks. Today is Saturday. It's partly cloudy Saturday. Look like it might be a chance of rain today. Uh, Otherwise, it's a nice day. It's a great holiday weekend. Uh, really a 3 day. I wish it was a 4 day for me, but it's not. But it's cool. Day Saturday. Had a long work week, long, strenuous, stressful. I didn't think it was going to be as stressful, but it was work week. But I got through it. Thank the Lord. Got through it. In any case, I had a couple things I want to talk about right quick. This Kamala Harris interview. I'm not going to front. This Kamala Harris interview was a complete joke. You know, CNN actually was the people who did the interview with her and Tim Walz, her running mate, uh, former governor of Wisconsin. I think it's Wisconsin. Was it Wisconsin? Or must know which one. Well, anyway, so they uh, they were on there together, and of course, one of the questions she answered was regarding what Donald Trump said about her wanting to be black when she felt like being black. And of course, she didn't answer the question at all because she knows she's not black. You know, don't try to fool people into believing you something that you're actually not. That's the one thing about her that's extremely dishonest to me. You know, but I know people say, well, her father's Jamaican. Her father don't even rep it. It's documented. He doesn't even really rep his Jamaican heritage anyway because he claims Irish. Matter of fact, her, Obama, and Biden are all three of Irish descent. This is a known fact. Obama's claimed his Irish ancestry. Kamala Harris hasn't, but her father did, which means she's part Irish, or 1/3 or whatever she is of descent. But she definitely not black. No, she don't even rep it. And if you ain't repping your heritage, then you ain't part of it, as far as I'm concerned. She's never actually repped it. She repped it as convenience, just like Trump said. And Trump was one thing I say, he wasn't lying about that because it's the absolute truth. He really was not lying about that. She reps it at her own convenience. To me, that's dishonesty. I don't want to vote for somebody like a Kamala Harris who's not going to be honest with me. I don't. I really don't. And I don't feel comfortable voting for her. I just don't. Like I said, folks, it's my take, it's my opinion, it's how I feel about it. You may feel a little bit differently. That's why in America you have the right to choose who you want to vote for. But this is the other thing I don't understand about black folks in this country. Some of black folks in this country. They tell you you wrong if you don't vote for Kamala. Yet they say, oh, but you got the right to choose who you want to vote for. So if I got the right to choose who I want to vote for, if our ancestors and forefathers died for our right to vote, then we can choose who the hell we want to vote for. That's the whole point. How can you sit there and contradict what you say about me having the option, the right to vote who I want to vote for, and then tell me I must vote for Kamala, or I'm not black enough if I don't, or I'm just a coon or a sellout if I don't vote for her. That's the dumbest ass thing I've ever heard in my damn life. I'm offended by that. You know, some of y'all celebrities and other well-known black folks have a nerve, and some of y'all rappers too, have a nerve to contradict the very thing you saying about what black people have the right to do in this country now, that you're saying we don't have the right to do. We have the right to vote, but we don't have the right to choose who we want to vote, whether it be Kamala or Trump. No, if you do, y'all crazy. You vote for Kamala. You crazy. You vote against your interests with Kamala. Kamala don't have my interest at all. Y'all know she don't. The hell wrong with y'all? Really? That's what I don't understand. I don't understand at all. I understand Subway's a Sunday. You guys out here talking that smack about, oh, you have the right to vote for Kamala, but you don't need to be voting for Trump. all that and yada yada yada. You know. Now, granted, there are people who don't like Trump. There are people like Kamala, and you have the right to voice your opinion on who you don't like and why you don't like them. But you don't have the right to tell me who I can vote for, who I can't. You got black folks telling you that mess, and then this one say because I had a talk with some of my in-laws not long ago about that. A very spirited debate, I might add. And some of them were like saying like, "Oh, I was telling them basically, I'm not feeling either one." And they were like, "Well, just vote for the lesser two evils." And I'm like, "Wait a minute, voting for lesser two evils is still evil, you know." A lesser degree of evil don't make him any more any better of a person if you're more evil or less evil. You're still evil. It don't change it. It doesn't change the structure. You know, she says she's not changing her stance on her policies, but she don't have no policies to change because she didn't never have a structured policy in place of anything that she's talking about doing. She's going by whatever the majority bloc wants, and it ain't reparations, folks. Reproduction, reproductive values. About immigration. That's kind of she's talking about. Fracking. I don't even know what fracking is, but yeah, those things that she rep. She don't rep real issues that's going on like crime or joblessness or homelessness or illnesses like cancers and stuff. She ain't talking about none of that. Those are the things I want to hear about. Or affordable, real affordable housing for all folks, not just for some. Those issues she don't talk about. You know, those are the kind of stuff I want Kansas not only talk about, but to have your word that they're going to actually do what they need to do to make it happen. Kamala's not about that business, man. She ain't talking about that business. She ain't thinking about that business. She's thinking about a certain voting block, and a certain voting block has nothing to do with y'all folks who are African American descent. She doesn't care. She's proven that. It's the same woman, by the way, that says, "You think I'm gonna do something that just gonna benefit black folks?" No. She came out and said that. A legitimate, real candidate was like, "You know what? I'm for everybody, but I am going to work what I need to do to work for the betterment of all African Americans." I never heard her say that. If she said that, I would have been at her. But she said, "I'm not going to bend. I'm not going to. Um, you think I'm going to just do it just for black folks, just for the benefit of black folks?" Yeah. So basically, she's telling you, "I ain't going to just represent you. I'm not going to specifically represent you." But she specifically represented immigrants because she definitely brought up their issues, but she ain't bring up yours. And y'all so-called uh, Negroes out here got near to try to rep her and think I'm supposed to rep her just because y'all think she's black. That's the dumbest reason I've ever heard. We went there before with Obama. You heard people, and I even heard D.L. Hughley say it because he said it many years ago. He said, "You know I'm voting for Obama because he's black." His very words. And I ain't taking a high but his ass definitely said that years ago. Same reason why a lot of y'all vote for Kamala because y'all think she black. I wouldn't care what you think. Is she black, red, blue, green stripes, and purple stars? She ain't got my vote no matter what color she is. She sucks. She's terrible. She's not a great orator at all, to me. And she slur her words a lot of times. I don't know if there's any because of any specific medication or whatever. I just don't like her. Something about her, I just rub me the wrong way. Always have for the last several years. I ain't feeling it. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not at all. I'm sorry, folks. Y'all can say what y'all want. She does not have my vote. Now I'm not going to tell you who to vote for or why, But you're damn sure not going to tell me who to vote for and why. And you're not going to sit there and say that I'm a this or I'm a that or something wrong with my manhood because I won't vote for Kamala Harris. I'm not voting for it because I don't care about putting her in office to represent my interests that she don't represent. She doesn't represent my interest, period. Never has. And y'all got to get mad because I don't want to vote for her? That's on some, boy, I tell you, those algorithms, I tell you, I want to say it's so bad. Y'all something else. Some of y'all ain't got your mind right. Thinking that we got to vote for her. We have to vote for her. No, we don't. No, we don't. You don't have to. I'm gonna tell you all right now, ladies, gentlemen, boys, girls. If you don't feel that she's the candidate that's gonna represent your best interests, don't vote for her. If Trump ain't, don't vote for him. I'll say that plain and simple. I'm not a fan of Trump, and I'm not a fan of Kamala Harris. I'm a fan of the couch though. But I get to that in another podcast. But no, but seriously though, you know, I'm just not a fan of either one. But then you got black folks talking about, I'm gonna vote for the lesser of the two evils. Really? It's like that's gonna help you? If you vote for the lesser of two evils, it's still evil. It's still evil, it's just a lesser degree of it, but it's still evil, folks. It don't change nothing. It changes nothing. And that's what you're not seeing. Only thing you're seeing is, uh, Kamala Harris is a woman and she will best represent us. In what way? No one can even tell you why they voting for her. But you're gonna tell me why I should. And you only come up with one reason because she black or color. I don't care what color she is. I don't care what her nationality, her race is. I'm not voting for her. But you can only come up with one goofy ass analogy about why you need to vote for her. And that alone ain't gonna cut it for me, folks. This woman didn't even represent your best interest for you if she was vice president. And people talk about, but she was vice president. She would it don't matter. She never represented your best interest. Period. And you wonder why I'm not gonna co-sign on that BS? Because you can't tell me why I need to vote for her. And if you can't tell me why I need to vote for her, why should I vote at all? You know? There's no good reasons for me to vote for somebody who don't speak my best interest, who don't speak for my people. And she's not. Right now, based on the so-called thing she's talking about, she doesn't speak into existence about my people at all. She doesn't care. She really don't give a damn. Kamala is in it to make history and nothing more. Just like Obama. Obama for 8 years didn't give a damn about black folks. All the mess was going on, all the racism that was going on, all these shootings of innocent African American men, women, and children, mind you. And he did nothing about it. Him and Eric Holder sat on their punk asses and did nothing about it. Nothing. Y'all hear me? They did nothing about it. And y'all cry about we need to vote for our black constituents because they black. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say it one time. Algorithm be damned. If they're not gonna represent my best interests, then fuck them. I'm done. I mean that. I'm done dealing with vote for people because of color. You know, I'm gonna tell you right now. If Donald Trump wasn't such the dipweed that he was or is, I would vote him over Kamala Harris in a heartbeat. I really would. If he wasn't such the slight whack job that he is, I would vote for him right now over Kamala Harris in a heartbeat. Because I'm not a fan of hers. I'm not really a fan of his. I'm not a fan of hers either. But there's a couple things I do like about Trump that I don't like about her, and she don't speak about it, and he does. There's issues that he will address that she don't address. Two of them in particular that's on my mind is this restrictions on immigration. I mean, immigrants coming over here. That's number one. And number two is hard on crime, tough on crime rather. Those are the two things. Those are the two things that I will have his back on all day. It's two of the things that Kamala Harris don't even. Well, she's speaking on immigration policy, but it's for immigrations. It's not too restricted. But Trump is about that, and those are two things I do rep him on all day. You know, you need to hold criminals accountable. We do. We don't do that. We don't do a good job of that at all. We haven't done it for a long time. And defunding the police was a Democratic strategy. That wasn't a Republican strategy. The Dems did that dumb shit. Defund the police. Who came with that dumb shit? Democrats. I ain't heard no Republicans talking like that. Defund the police. It's a joke. Yeah. You know, I'm just not sold on it. To be honest, I'm not sold on either one generally, but like I said, if Trump didn't have his head so far up his butthole, I would vote him in. I would. I really would. You know, and I'm not down with Republicans nowhere, no how. Okay, I'm not. I'm really not. I'm really not. But in the case of the two things that he do stand for that I agree with, yeah, by all means, I would. I don't know, folks. All thing I can say is because because the Republicans and the Democrats chose the candidates that they feel you should be voting for. It's up to you. You know, I'm not gonna say yay or nay on either one because I'm not a fan of either one. Absolutely not. Never have been, and I won't be. That's why I'm voting for Couch 2024. Vice President, the recliner. Majority Speaker, the television. The television, folks. That's why I vote for them. And no one else. That's it. It's my final choice. All right. That's all I got, folks. It's DJ Wolf. I'm out.